Ngibafuna sibuyele emva lapha ku-1899 and 1902 kuleya mpi leyana yamangisi namabhunu bayibiza ngokuthi Umrhabulo war. Labantu balwa babulalana nathi ingxenye yabantu bakithi nabo njengoba bebafakiwe kuyo lempi yabo nabo approximately around 20,000 yashona kulama concentration camp, but I'm not sure ukuthi iqiniso kangakanani, especially ngenumber, because number can be inflated nayo ingavela nje ifakwe incane, kodwa angikho lapho. Asiye phambili ku-1910. 1910 kwazalwa iSouth Africa. The country called South Africa yazalwa ngo-1910, whereby lamabhunu namangisi bahlala phansi bathi bavumelana ukuthi bukani lana madoda, kudala sibulalana silwa ezweni engasilona la lethu, ke asenzeni into ibelula, asenzeni igovernment enizoba umthetho sekelo, constitution. Then they created the parliament. They built a parliament in Cape Town, in Western Cape. Mabaqeda ukuyi-akha, then kwaba i-legislative ndawo ye-place kanjalo. So ke mabaqeda ukuhlangana bayenza leyo parliament, abantu abamnyama bangavumelanga ukuba ingxenye yabo yakhona lapho. Into abayenzile bathe into yokuqala, ngoba siyavota thina singabelungu siyavotelana and stuff, abantu abamnyama they literally bamvalela ngaphandle kuthiwa laba sibafuna ukwakheni le country yethu le entsha le called South Africa. 1910 ke leyo. Then 1913 kwaba nalento kuthiwa baphase umthetho kuthiwa i-Land Act of 1913, whereby 93% yomhlaba wonke bo-available for abelungu. Abelungu bebane access kulo mhlaba, kwaye labantu abamnyama bona bajikelwa le emaphandleni ukuthiwa nina la nisafuneki la. Bayasaya le kwaba nalezinto lezi babiza ngokuthi ama-homelands today masesisho, kodwa ke yona eqinisweni bekuyi-concentration camp where mabafuna i-cheap labor they will send trucks and then beze tractors, they come and then bathathe abantu abazoyenza i-manual labor for bona lamangisi, ngoba yibo bebaphethe ama-companies in a way. British imperialist yibo bebarana ama-companies wala ekhaya, especially in numbers anyway. So ke amabhunu ona bewaphuwa kakhulu futhi. So ke ngo-1920 kwaba ne-strike sabo lamabhunu lawa ampofu laphuwa, ukuthiwa bathi no ama-company amaningi aphethe iwo, ama-company amaningi a-ownwa ngamangisi. So ke ma-ownwa ngamangisi thina amabhunu asithola umsebenzi, amangisi baprefera ukuchasha abantu abamnyama abanekhono, bane-skills, uyayibona, yibo bachasha bona kakhulu. And lento leyo yakhosta ukuthi bona ke amabhunu astrike umbuso loyo. So what happened ke by government yayenza lento bathi public works, yafaka imali eningi ku-public works where bahambile bachasha wonke lamabhunu lawaphuwe, especially knowing ukuthi whatever into abazobe bayenza izoba ibenefita abantu abamhlophe. Bayenza futhi imisebenzi only ukuchasha abantu abamhlophe. Mangabe u-owner i-company unabantu abamhlophe abaningi, uchasha abantu abamhlophe abaningi, bothola i-government bekunikeza ama-incentives for yona leyo nto leyo, so that i-pay ya labo bantu labo it doesn't affect i-profit yakho. So umele ubabhatale kahle futhi i-living wage. While abantu abamnyama they are nowhere to be seen around kuleyo ndawo leyo, because bebayenza le misebenzi precisely for abantu abamhlophe kuphela. Lamabhunu lawa waphuwa like RTPS Dam. So i-one yalawa ama-project wa-invest ku-public works ukuthi ke bachashe abelungu kuphela i-RTBS dam yakhwa ngama-poor abalungu abaphua baqashwa for ukwenza lela damu lelana lase-RTBS. So-ke moving forward-ke kwaba nalento kuthiwa i-basic income ngo-1925. Leyo basic income was created for abelungu. They benefited kakhulu kuleyo nto leyo, especially labona labasebenzayo, abasebenzi babelungu babenefite kakhulu, while abantu abamnyama bona bebangekho kuleyo basic income. Like manje angithi basic income manje i-government senayo manje la ekhaya i-basic income salary in fact yabona. So-ke mawune basic income kwabelungu bephezulu kunale abantu abamnyama. So the more kuba nezinto ezinjengalezo, the more nepension yakho ezomuntu omnyama bengabi phambili, bengayiphezulu, bonyuka yona abelungu kuphela. That's why namhlanje they're still benefiting, basadla lama benefits bawathola nalezo inkadi lezo, because this is a generation to generation. It's not into yokuthi bakunika namhlanje then iphelile. No, it's a generational wealth yabelungu. Ikona namhlanje abelungu umbona umlungu asogola i-fault yakhe yonke imali wayezidlela yona wayeqeda ngezinto zakhe. Kodwa-ke abantu abamnyama bona kaze babe any basic salary, basic income and anything, bekabhatala according to this discretion yalo muntu akamqashile ukuthi ufuna ukumbhatala malini. So-ke siqhubeke-ke siye ku-1948 nakhona amabhuno a-implementa i-apartheid government. I-apartheid government nayo invest noma sile ku-public works, bayenzela the same abelungu laba abaphua, babayenzela leyo mali leyo ukuthi bathuthuke babe right, bangasokoli. Kodwa abantu abamnyama kuyo wonke lezinto lemithetho lekade bayenza, abantu abamnyama they were not even part of that programs. Bokuvalelwa ngaphandle, futhi bangacabangi nokuthi umuntu, the only thing bona bebacabanga ngayo kuphela ukuthi at least umlungu abe nawo yonke into akayishodayo akayifunayo futhi angasweli lutho. Kodwa thina besahlala lemaphandleni basenzela ama-dormitories like ama-hostels, kuyohlalwa lapho, kwaqalwa amalokishi kanjalo, it goes on and on, yayibona into enjalo. So-ke nevertheless ilento bebesiyibiza manje sithi abantu abamhlophe they benefited from apartheid economy, which namhlanje umuntu uma umtshela ukuthi ayikho into eyishintshile in the past 30 years, uzokutshela ukuthi no, it's because of thina asifuni ukusebenza or asifuni ukuthi sibe nezinto. Then uzibuza ukuthi okay, ukuthi ube nezinto fanele kwenzakaleni. Angithi i-government fanele i-support, like for instance asibuke ama-small businesses. For small business to thrive or to succeed, funeki support both financially and mentorship from the government. So if the government doesn't assist you, doesn't support that business, like IDO le usando ukuliquidatiwa emalangeni la, bafuna only 20 million ukuthi i-company leyo ibe safe, then iqhubeke ichashe abantu and then abantu bahole lemideni leyo nayo ibe ne-income. Kodwa i-government because ayizimiselanga ukusupporta umuntu, ayizimiselanga ukuthi balekelele noma ubani one-business elincane, yiko bona IDO ivele yasho. It's just one of the examples. Khona manje sine-mushrooming yama-spaza shops la emalokishini. Lezi zinto lezi kube i-government beyine-serious ngayonke lento, kufanele bafande la abantu kunama abantu abane ikhono lokuthi mina ngifuna ukuyibambela mina yami ibhizinisi, sizibambele lama-spaza shop. Abakhona ukwenza lokho ngoba abanamali, income ayikho to go and buy stock, bathole training and so forth and so forth. But i-government ihlale kutshela ithi no, thina sine ministry of small business and enterprise. Bafaka imali lapho, leyo mali leyo isebenzela abantu, ayiyi kulabantu abamhlophe emabhizinisini wabo. Leyo mali yotshalwa lapho, kodwa thina la elokishini sitshelwa ngamaphepha amaningi ungazi ukuthi and lawo maphepha ukuthi wathole kunzima, akuyona into elula, kodwa ba-expecta ukuthi ucompete nabantu laba bokufika ba-owna lama-spaza shops. That is impossible. As long as there is no, because ispaza shop esi-one, in my understanding, you need at least 100,000 to run one spaza shop. To establish one spaza shop, you need 100,000. So if somebody akanayo leyo mali leyo, uzoyirana kanjani ispaza shop? Uzosarana kanjani? Ngeke akhona. Because leyo mali leyo akusiyo imali encane, imali serious leyo. Ngoba fanele athenge istock, athenge esithi inventory in general. The whole inventory akuyona imali encane. Last bakhuluma ngama 7,000 kuthiwa abantu bala ekhaya mele bayofuna 7,000 imali encane kabi for ukurana ispaza shop. Imali encane kakhulu leyo. Kodwa for a country like this, ukuthi ithathe wonke lama-spaza shops abe meaningful, play a meaningful role kuma-locals, i-government faneke itshale imali lapho. I don't think ukuthi le mali le bangahluleka ukufunda 100 people for ukuthi barane i-spaza shop. I don't think ingabahlula lento leyo, because you just take 100,000 and multiply it by 100 people, then the amount you get is the people ile umali uzobufanda labo bantu ngayo. So again, then ungakhona ku-elevate, ungakhona ukususa i-spaza shop eziningi ezabantu bokufika la. Ayikho nzima lento leyo, kodwa amanye ukuzuzwa ngama-department kuthiwa imali engaka itshontshiwe ku-department so and so. Ithenda yawade ubani lo muntu bangafanelanga naye, lo muntu ufanele, akekho umuntu ongafanelwanga ithenda, whether that tender uyithola right or wrong. At the end of the day uqhasha abantu bala ekhaya, uyabakhokhela, imideni yadla at the end of the day. Kodwa wena ubhizi uthi corrupt just because of imali yekumuntu omnyama, ngoba umlungu uthi akumelanga imali ithuthukise abantu abamnyama. Mindset wrong leyo. So this type of government is not even ready ukuthi iserve abantu, baserve the elites. The interest of the elites i-priority kubo labantu ngoba bathola ama-kickbacks at the end of the day. So yiko ngithi mele lento sihlaziye, siyibheke, siyibukisise nakahle, ngoba ngeke kube ne-government esebenza against abantu and then next thing maba-campaign abakutshela amanga ukuthi so-create umsebenzi. Ayikho into kuthiwa uzo-create umsebenzi la. Manga bafuna uku-create umsebenzi, nayo into yokuqala, they have capacity yokufunda ama-spaza shops. Banayo low capacity leyo. Why they are not doing it? Because it's not in their best interest ukuthi bafande abantu for ukuthi barane these spaza shops. It's not. Remember, South Africa in 150,000 spaza shop la currently, and these people bayenza 180 billion rands per annum. Leyo mali leyo yakuphi? Ayizi la ecountryini, ayincedi umuntu la, iya kulama account walabo babokufika balabo boya khona, and through cryptocurrency. So you can check ukuthi ne-tax ayikhokhwa, because i-cryptocurrency uzoyi-taxa kanjani ngoba wazi nokuthi isebenza kanjani. It's going back through cryptocurrencies leyo mali leyo. so ayisincedi kodwa yenzani ama-ministers la ngaphandle sloganeering, they're behaving like buffoons nje, that's all what they do. Bathumela kunama-player ama-chihuahuas wabo bawathumela la estradini baloku bathi hey uma uza ngapha sizokufunda, hey this is how you thole black yokunuka. Cannot talk about black, sikhuluma nge-serious economy la. Wena uzongitshela nge-black yokuthengisa yokubhaya insel ukuthengisana ney'cathulo. Have a serious shop nawo uyivule lapho sibone ukuthi le government le ngiyazi ukuthi ngeke ikufande anyway, and the banks are not even prepared to look at you as umuntu omnyama bokufanda. Like for instance, look at into ezifana nama, let's say ufuna ukuyovula uthenga i-franchise KFC, you're talking about 6 million rands. The bank know very well ukuthi uzoyenza imali and then uzoyibuyisela back lo mali mabakunikezile imali to buy that franchise. They can even charge you twice because bayenza kanjalo anyway. Uma it comes to umuntu omnyama ibank, ama-interest wabantu abamnyama bathi thina we are the risk nation, risk people. So makaboleka imali uzoyifuna double, like indlu yebond. Ma uthenga indlu yebond uyibhatala 3 times. So ke mangabe uthenga indlu yebond ithi 500,000, that 500,000 it will multiply 3 times. That means uyobhatala 1.5 million for 36 months or 336 months. Yes, 36 months. That means it is 3 years. It's 20 years is how many? Yes, 20 years and yeah, you're on a lay. So okay. Nevertheless, thina ke ayikho ikhampani efuna ukufanda abantu abamnyama to start the business. And the situation the way ngakhona, it serve the interest ya those elites abantu laba badla imali. Because umuntu omnyama la eSouth Africa as long as aphila phansi kwe-poverty, it's good for them because abanayo competition. That's why namhlanje wonke umuntu ongasebenzi ubheke kubo labelungu ukuthi bazocreate umsebenzi engeke bawucreate. Already labantu banama companies, so why bafanele ba-create omunye umsebenzi? He's getting paid most already, he's making huge profit already. So create a job, we create la for what? For who? So ngeke ba-create a job just to increase i-burden kubona. So okay, namanje ama-unions they don't even have capacity yokuthi balwisane nabo because imithetho le ithathwe i-network nama-JSE elites group, they make sure ukuthi even union can play its role accordingly, because some of these unionists said that some of these unions banama shares in these companies. So the moment ahamba yo strike esikhathi eside affecta i-profit yakhe lo muntu loyo. So that's why you find ukuthi strikes akhona ukukhulunywa ngama-percentage nje allows. Yabo. Abanye ukutshela nje ukuthi asikhulume 3 years agreement. How can you say 3 years? A week negotiations and then ends the agreement for 3 years. While within these 3 years, there is a lot of changes. So it means that changes is obeyenzeka, it doesn't affect whoever employee or umenzele isivumelano sokuthi 3 years indoda so basekunikeza 5% increase every year for 3 years. So things, izinto ziyaphakama, ziyaphezulu, ziyabiza izinto. So at the end of the day, you cannot allow yourself ukuthi ukhulume ngento future, leyo future le ngeke ize ungazi ukuthi phakathi kwale future endleleni kuyo-achieve le future kuzoba kwenzakalani. So ke into engisho ukuthi ke abantu bala ekhaya amakhosi, it's imperative ukuthi si-understand ukuthi amakhosi kufanele asukume abe nayo i-King's Council, barane i-state. You know, there is a difference between government and the state. If you want to run the government, you become a politician. So amakhosi can never be politicians. Kodwa i-state is a permanent entity. Njengawo amakhosi, yiko sithi kwaRamsa amakhosi ufanele babe ne-King's Council. The president the president of King's Council izoba kuyi-president ye-country as a whole, presiding over everyone, including the politicians. Politicians will be reporting to the King's Council and to the president of the country, which is kuzoba kuyinkosi leyo president leyo. So ke if injalo lento yokubiza amakhosi wethu ngama-traditional leaders must stop, because there is no, it's degrading ukubiza inkosi traditional leader. Yini khona lokho? Yiko naseyibhedlela sino-nurse nodokotela, kodwa abodokotela bala ekhaya la kuthiwa ama-traditional healers. Yini khona lokho? Ukudelela nje imvelo yethu. Into eziningi saziyenza saphumelela empilweni, saphola singaguli, phambi ukuthi labantu bobuya le ntshonalanga bafike la nama-poison wabo bathi amapilisi. Yabona, ngeke uphuze udle amapilisi impilo yakho yonke. Kusho ukuthi leyo nto leyo ayikupholisi mos. Ibeka kule stage sokuthi nje temporarily nje ubulale le inhlungu lezo until ushona. So it doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, umnotho wala ekhaya umele ubuyele ezandleni zabantu bala eMzansi, ngoba ukukhuluma kakhulu uthi lento ngizwa kulama politicians baloko bakhuluma bathengisa ingevu kakhulu, lento asisizi ngalutho leyo. It's 2024, bana 30 years yonke bakhuluma, bayenzani ngalezi zinto abakhuluma ngazo. Umamela abanye abazenza botleva baloko bathi traditional leaders nama church leaders cancel. Yini khona lokho? Why uhlanganisa amakhosi nabantu besonto? Thina we are spiritual people, asibona abantu be-religion. Amakhosi akumelanga futhi bangene entweni zamasonto, ngoba leyo akusiyona into yabo leyo. Abantu abamnyama they are not religious. And then the moment uthi amakhosi wethu kumele abe kulezi zinto zamasonto, ubatshela kahle ukuthi ufanele babe converted, babe into ongamelanga babe yiyo, ubambesa nje ijazi ngasilapho. So ke ufuna ukubalahlekisa, and then once balahleka amakhosi njengalaba babathatha kudala bababeke ezitulweni, mawufuna balahleke usebenzisa le thulusi yale ntshonalanga le kuthiwa isonto or religion. Thina singabantu besimoya, one in nature, we are one with nature. Umhlaba was created because we were created based on the humus, the substance that give earth impilo. Yiko thina ke sinalento kuthiwa imelanin. We communicate nomhlaba, nemvelo, nelanga, nenyanga nenkanyezi. We communicate with those because we are one with these things. We are one, isinto e-one. So manje mawufuna ukungitshela ngenkonzo uthi ngiyenkonzweni phela manje uthi ngilahle isikithi ke manje ngithathe zonke into zakithi ngizilahle le-dustbin, ungifunza into entsha le ngangeke izingincede ngalutho. yiko sinemfuyo sibe sifuyile singabantu. Imfuyo bongasiyimfuyo kuphela, benezinto eziningi ezenziwa lapho emfuyeni leyo. Kufana nanoma umuntu omdala ashonile, kuba nenkomo esibayeni izonikwa lelo gama lalo muntu until kuzalwe ingane la endlini. Leyo ngane mayizalwa lelo gama enkomini leyathathwa, leyo nkomo iyahlatshwa kuba inyama iyadliwa. Kuthiwa sivusa usibanibani wala ekhaya. Ke namhlanje yini into yomele yini imehluko? Ayikho imehluko nje ukuthi thina sisuke safakwa intweni esingazazi. Lezo zinto siyazi embrace as if culture and then is the way indlela yethu yokuphila, kanti cha siyaduka siyisizwe esidukile. Yayibona. So ke asibuyeleni emasisweni abantu abamnyama. Sibuyeleni emakhaya. Sizithole, sizazi ukuthi singabo bani. Imihlaba yamakhosi iyathathwa. Le mihlaba inama minerals. Ithathwe nje ngoba labantu ababuye eMpuntshonalanga bafuna lama minerals and bayanotha ngawo. While amakhosi wona asokola la anikwa nje iphepha lemali kuthiwa wena nkosi uzadlala nalo iphepha lakho. What about ke umnotho lo? Akumelanga ube nomuntu onosokolayo la ekhaya. Country lenothe kakhulu ukuthi abantu bamele basokole. So mele sisukume silwise lento le. Njengoba ngisho namanje ngithi Ramsa naye oza sibe team, sincedane sisebenzisane siphambili. Mangabe wena usesenesikhathi ukuyojayiva le estradini ucede icathulo uthi yadoyido yamacha uyacula, inkinga yakho leyo. Kodwa egcineni uzophelelwa ivoice necathulo zizophela and ngeke uthole ezinye. Kanti okukhona ukuthi uze la kuRamsa sisebenze sibone siye phambili, make sure ukuthi yonke lento siyayilungisa. All right. Not forgetting the Eritrea president and these people. Not forgetting Burkina Faso and President Traore and his people. Not forgetting Niger and the president of Niger and his people. Not forgetting Mali and the president of Mali and his people. I salute you, gentlemen. I salute you. I hope we meet one day so we can discuss the issues of Africa and imperialism, how we get rid of this pest out of South Africa and the African continent at large. We need to stand up. Africa needs brave people. Doesn't need religion. Doesn't need pastors who only perform miracles in the churches, but they cannot even heal anyone in the hospitals. So you can understand these pastors are just criminals, just like politicians. Their job is to deceive and steal from unsuspecting masses. Therefore, we need to build Africa. We cannot move to another generation when the Africa doesn't have its footprint, its foundation laid for the next generation. Wake up, Africa. Let's be one. Wake up, Africa. Let's build this continent and our respective countries so that we can prosper, all of us together, so that we can have a better future. We can leave an everlasting legacy, the legacy that will give our children and the next generation a better opportunity and more advantage